Hello, 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 everyone. It's Miss A-N-N-I-E, the Kinder Clown. And today's tutorial is Princess. Yes, we are preparing to do a princess party. And this is a 14-inch Mylar balloon. A lot of people may refer to them as shiny balloons, but their proper name is Mylar. So with this Mylar balloon, guys, this is certainly a wonderful thing for new and inspiring balloon artists to explore with. You have to be very gentle and careful at how you unfold it and how you open it. Once it is completely inflated, you will see both designs on both sides that are absolutely cute, and it has little princesses in it. It comes with the little stick if you would like for the children to carry it on a wand like that. But I'm going to show you a creative way. Everybody say creative. Very good, very good. Give yourself a hand. Today I am going to use, what I usually do use, is my trusty hand air inflator. Now this is a hand pump, and it inflates only air, guys. It will not cause the balloon to float. So I'm inserting it, as you can see, in this little opening here for the insertion. You don't want to overinflate it. That's the danger of doing too much. Is once that balloon begins to fill up with air, don't overflate, for goodness sakes. Now, as far as I know, this is a self-healing, or I thought it was a self-healing balloon. Yes, it is. This is what you want to explore using while you're getting your feet wet with balloon twisting. Buy these 14-inch balloons. Anything under 50 cents or something like that in some of the different balloon hosts on their website, they have them. And you just simply inflate it ahead of time before you even get to your event. Okay, so I'm just going to rest that right there. And because it's a princess wand, I am going to use a really pretty 260 hot pink, and I'm going to pair it up with a 260 white balloon. Now, you do not have to do it the way that I am doing it, and you just simply inflate just halfway, because you're not going to need to inflate it to its fullest capacity. And yes, I am out back hiding as I am just trying to send a little love, a little encouragement, and inspiration your way. So I want this to be, for example, for my VIP person. So I'm going to use two colors that will be really special for the birthday child, for example. You want to make your birthday gift distinctive of anybody else's balloon. Okay, so the birthday child, for example, you could make one of these. And we're going to do 3 petals each. 3 petals of this hot pink, and of course you want all of your bubbles the same size, symmetrical. And do the same, repeating it with the white, using your eye and your hand coordination. You have to use your eyes to determine how much of a bubble you want, and just lock it by just twisting it. So as you can see, it's all bunched up and it doesn't look like it has a purpose right now, does it? Absolutely not. So what we are going to do, guys, is just crisscross applesauce. And just take the white and switch places with the pink, rotating that. And look what you have. Now, how do you accomplish this? By using the 3 P's. Practice, prayer, and patience. I always rely on God to help me, because without Him, honey, I can't do it. Isn't that wonderful? Now you have some air left over, and what you could do is make a long stem type of princess balloon. But what I'm going to show you today, guys, is the easiest way to go, which is pop this white off, pop off the white, put it aside and save it, and just leave it in your balloon. And what you could do is just measure the child's wrist by putting it on the child's wrist. Okay, sweetie, let me see your wrist. Let them put their little hand in, and you hold the balloon like that to measure. And what you're going to do is just kind of twist, and we're making a bracelet. And just twist that in to lock it in, and you're good to go. Pop off that excessive pink, like that. Take that little piece and just thread it on in. Yes. And what you have is a pacifier. If you did not choose to put anything else on this, you would be fine, and that would be cute. The girls will love it. So let me show you what you can do as an option. Take that scrap and just barely inflate it. Release a little air, because you want to have a little piece of a stem on the end. See that little piece of that stem? Now, for all of the other children in the princess court, this is what you could make for them. It's a flower. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, indeed. Give yourselves a hand if you feel like you can do it. You got this. And what you do is you just take this and thread it in the inside. Take your magic marker, a Sharpie marker, and just put little accents of two little straight lines on each one. And it would be absolutely divine. But we're not going to do that. That's what you do for all of the kids in the in the little princess court. Now, for the princess, who is the honoree, you want to take your scrap of the white balloon, or any scrap that you have. Something about that long is sufficient. And you want to rest it on this side, the same side that you inflated it on, and just take that little bottom piece and roll it over top of the scrap. Roll it really carefully. Take your time. Roll it all the way up. until you get to the end. And what that does is it forces the air to stay in the balloon. And it makes for a lasting balloon, and it just cleans up that little piece that was hanging down. Now you have step 1, which is the 14-inch Mylar balloon, and you've got this beautiful flower bracelet. You take that piece of scrap and you just slide it on in, lock it on in, and honey, look what you have made, darling. Give yourselves a hand if you have made this with Miss Annie. You could turn it around whichever way the child is facing. And then they have something very nice to enjoy. Yes, isn't that wonderful? And it stays on there very nicely. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dun-dun-dun-dun, that is how you start your day in a very, very creative way. I hope that this tutorial has been a blessing to you. It's coming from me, Miss A-N-N-I-E. We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.